Bethany here, and welcome to my channel. Today I am joining the Teen Tiny January Hop, and the theme this month is mixed media. I am just grabbing a few things here and there, and I am going to play. I don't have a game plan in mind. To start, I've grabbed a wooden background paper pack from Forte. I really gravitated towards this, and I was thinking, how do I make mixed media more masculine? So I grabbed one of these panels because I decided, actually I like that one too. Ooh. Now I'm debating. I could distress both and just decide. I'm doing a larger card. I'm doing an A7 size card, and I've grabbed some Distress Stain from Ranger, the vintage photo, and it's a dauber style, but there are a few different ways you could use this. I'm just going to press it on my glass mat and then dabbing and smearing it. It's looking like, you know, dirtying it up, distressing it, but I wanted to do this before I cut it down just to see what kind of textures I can create and which one I'm going to like better in the long run. And my goal for this is really just to find something interesting, intriguing, but also that uses different methods and combination to create a really awesome look at the end. So I am definitely gravitating towards the darker color versus the lighter color now that I'm seeing it as it dries. So I'm going to stick with the darker color. Next, I am grabbing some fairy floss. It's from Forte. This is a grayer metallic. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of intrigue to the bottom of this. And what you do is you heat it up with your heat gun on high heat, which I will fast forward for you. And I really like how weird this texture got. Not all of it is stained down completely, so some of the parts didn't melt to the paper itself, so I'm just going to help it along by adding a little bit of glue to the back of it. And now I'm going to go ahead and trim it down to my card front size. Now I'm going to keep it a little bit on the simpler side by adding some sentiments, but I'm also going to add some lunar paste. If you caught my videos this week, I've been on a lunar paste kick, so just adding a little bit by dipping the edge right into the side of the lunar paste, and I'm just grabbing enough that it'll dry in 2 minutes and won't affect the rest of my process, but it's just giving a little bit of extra without being too girly, still staying in the manly side of things. I've also grabbed a Kindred Stamp set. I believe it is History Makers, and I'm going to, because it's a masculine but kind of a lovey-dovey masculine card, I'm going to stamp out the "You Make My Heart Go Boom," and I've put that stamp right on an acrylic block with some lines from Simon Hurley, and I'm just going to put it right there at the top. And then I'm taking another sentiment, "You're Making History," and putting that down here on the side. So it's kind of giving this effect of being a newspaper style with all these little blurbs. And then "Start a Revolution" is another one. And the last one I'm going to do is "Don't Throw Away Your Shot." And I'm going to put that down here. Now I'm going to go ahead and color a little character from the same stamp set. And grabbing some colored pencils, I'm just going to start drawing. And typically you've seen me do a lot of alcohol marker using, but I'll try to steer away from always using alcohol markers lately. And I am going to color his jacket a royal blue. So somewhere along the way in the process of coloring this character, I lost both my audio and video, so apologies about that. I have been experiencing not super great Wi-Fi connection lately, and it is now taking my camera system offline occasionally, even though my camera system itself is not using Wi-Fi. It's plugged in, but it is angering it enough to take it off. But I am just doing a combination of lighter and harder pressure to add highlights and shadows back in. And I could have zoomed in, but I completely forgot to. So I am going to go ahead and cut the sky out and be right back. Now I am just going to go ahead and assemble this A7 size card using Fairly art glue. And I do love the distressing on the back of this, so I might use the other paper that came in this pack and do the distressing on that one for another masculine card. I got this pack mostly because I needed masculine card bases or card patterns, papers, etc. for quick cards, and so that was my answer to being able to make a masculine card quickly. And then adding our little character here. And he's gonna go right in the middle-ish. He's gonna go in the middle of all of the sentiments here. And for the last bits, I am going to use this star stamp that came with the set as well, and I am just going to put distressed stars. I'll put 7 of them. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, and 7. And if I were trying to bling it up, I would add some gold, but I am not trying to bling it up. I am trying to keep it more masculine. I am going to add one more sentiment from the set before I leave, which is the awesome and wow sentiments. Since I have a little gap going on right here, I'm going to fill it with that sentiment. And there we go. Now I feel it's a lot more complete. It makes more sense the way everything else is laid out. So this is my take on a quick and easy mixed media card. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think. I know that part of this process got cut out because my computer and the camera I'm using are not great communicators. But I still love what happened with this, and the person who's getting this, I hope they like it a lot too, because they mean a lot to me too. So don't forget to check the hashtag below. This is a hashtag driven hop, and there are a lot of great channels that are part of this hop, and I think it's amazing that we all support each other and help each other grow. So please don't forget to support their channels as well. If you have not already, please check out the links to my shop, my husband's YouTube channel, and his shop, or our shop together, as well as the class we are teaching. And don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. We appreciate all the support you give us. I hope you find the joy in your day, and happy making. Bye! This is what I get for doing a a rush job. My initial idea just got scrapped, but this is life. This is us. Oh boy. So weird and crazy, but it works, 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 works.